everyone. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about the 10 dangers of smoking. Just kidding. In this video, I'm going to be talking about the problems Ethereum is currently facing and how Ethereum 2.0 could possibly fix this. But before I talk about it, please like, please subscribe, and please comment down below what topics you want me to go over next. So as of now, Ethereum's main problem is scalability, plain and simple. So as more decentralized apps use their platform, transactions are increasing exponentially, which also causes the gas prices to increase as well. Now, with the rise in the popularity in NFTs, a lot more people are hopping onto the Ethereum network because that is the coin that is used to buy and sell these NFTs. So simply put, if there are too many users on the blockchain, it gets more expensive to buy and sell, which we're currently seeing with these astronomical prices. And this is really holding people back from even getting into the NFT game or doing any sort of transaction on the Ethereum network in general. Now, if Ethereum plans to overtake Bitcoin, they're going to have to find a way to increase their scalability, which they're doing with Ethereum 2.0, and it can come in as a superhero to save the day. So let's talk about how they're going to do this with Ethereum 2.0. Ethereum 1.0 was never the main goal of Ethereum. They just wanted to get Ethereum out there so that people can start using it and see the uses. And now, as they released that, they have been trying really hard to put this Ethereum 2.0 out, and people were expecting it in this year, but it's most likely going to come next year. And like I said, it'll probably save the day for Ethereum. So the first thing you have to understand is that Ethereum currently works on a proof of work system. Now, I don't have a photographic memory, so I am pulling this off an article from Yahoo Finance to give you guys the best information that's out there. So the proof of work consensus protocol is very similar to Bitcoin. So Bitcoin and Ethereum were one of the pioneer coins when it comes to crypto, so of course they work on the same sort of protocol. What this protocol data essentially does is two things. It allows computer nodes which secure and guard the platform to agree on the validity of the information published on the Ethereum network, and it thwarts off any economic attack on the network. The proof of work algorithm, however, is not perfect, including slow transaction times and hefty gas fees, which became eventually too big to ignore when it comes to Ethereum with all of the uses that it has. The emergence of the Ethereum-based CryptoKitties game is a good example. The game, which introduced an early version of NFTs, became so popular that it clogged the Ethereum network, delaying transactions and causing these gas fees to skyrocket. So essentially, what I'm being made aware of from this article is that Ethereum 1 was not designed to have this much usage so early on before they came out with Ethereum 2. And when Ethereum became the only token that is used for NFTs, it really clogged up their transaction speeds, which raised the gas fees. Now, this is where Ethereum 2.0 comes in. So in order for developers to avoid shooting themselves in the foot with their own innovation, they are building ETH2, which is a massive upgrade of the existing network to one that is more scalable and could hasten the adoption of the blockchain among the mainstream. So basically what they're doing is they're taking the proof of work system into what is called a proof of stake system. Now I'll get into that. So currently with Bitcoin, as more coins are mined, it's basically just validating transactions and creating new blocks that all nodes can agree on the state of the network. Now, what proof of stake does is basically the same thing, but instead of mining the coin, they're more of staking coins that are already there. So it's like a type of consensus mechanism. So if you don't know what a consensus mechanism is, it means that a general agreement has been reached. So consider a group of 5 people going to a movie. If 3 out of the 5 agree on a film, a consensus is achieved, majority rules. So in regards to the blockchain, reaching consensus means that at least 51% of all the nodes on the network agree on the global state. So basically what people are doing is, with a proof of stake system, instead of having a computer just mine numerous amounts of coins and validating these transactions, which in terms gives them a reward. People will be staking coins, which will give them the reward, which backs up the system that they're currently using. Now, that's just like a quick sum up of it. If you guys have more questions on this, I could definitely make another video on it. But I just want to try to go over the general outlook of what Ethereum 2.0 will bring to the table. Now, when it comes to the proof of stakes, it will bring numerous improvements to the coin, which I'm about to go over. One, it will bring better energy efficiency because you don't need to use lots of energy mining blocks. We don't need to get into the specifics of that, but just know Ethereum 2.0 will create better energy efficiency. And it will also create lower barriers to entry and reduced hardware requirements, so you don't need elite hardware to stand a chance of creating new blocks. So basically anyone could be a part of this proof of stake system simply with an iPhone or almost any type of computer. And it'll also have a stronger immunity to centralization because proof of stake would lead to more people contributing to the verification of these coins, because it will be a lot easier not needing these super strong computers that Bitcoin needs, or maybe Dogecoin, I'm not exactly sure. And it'll have stronger support for shard chains, which is a key upgrade in scaling the Ethereum network. Now that is the next thing I'm going to be talking about, so let me tell you a little bit about shard chains. So basically, when it comes to mining or validating these Ethereum coins, it is mostly centralized in one spot. So what shard chains are trying to do, and sorry, it sounds like shark chains, but yeah, it's kind of hard for me to say that word. So let me give you 4 points on what sharding chains are. So sharding is a multi-phase upgrade to improve Ethereum scalability and capacity. And what shard chains do is they spread the network's load across 64 new chains. So it's not going to be as centralized and congested as it currently is. So if you think about a shard of something, you think of it as a fragment. So instead of having one cup of something, they're going to break it into smaller pieces so that all of the influx of volume is not centralized in one area. So what sharding is, by definition, is the process of splitting a database horizontally to spread the load. It's a common concept in computer science, and in the Ethereum context, sharding will reduce network congestion, like I just said, and increase transactions per second by creating new chains known as shards. So basically, everyone can run a node from whatever phone or computer you have, which will really spread out the process and really will reduce gas fees, which is the most important aspect of this whole thing. Now, that is basically what Vitalik is trying to do here, is make Ethereum more efficient and more widespread. And I guarantee when this Ethereum 2.0 comes out, and maybe even before, because what's going to happen is I think there's going to be a fork. So if you own Ethereum, I think you are going to get more Ethereums at a lower price, and then the price will continue to skyrocket. So I think now is a great time to start dollar cost averaging into Ethereum, because this upgrade will probably make it the #1 coin. I, as a person, have an opinion that Bitcoin is not going to be the #1 coin forever, just like probably the first company that made the computer is not the #1 today. Now, I will get into the other aspect that is going to bring Ethereum 2.0 to take over the world. Alright, now that I explained shards and the proof of staking system, there is the last piece of the puzzle that actually brings everything together, and that is called the beacon chain. First off, the beacon chain doesn't change anything about the Ethereum that we use today. What it will basically do is be the coordinator or the manager of this network as a whole. And I'll get into this a little bit more. So what the beacon chain will do is introduce the proof of stake to Ethereum. So this is the way that you help keep Ethereum secure. Okay? So you have to think of it like a public good that will make Ethereum healthier and earn you more Ethereum in the process. So in practice, it will involve you staking Ethereum. So you can do it, I can do it, anyone can do this. Unlike any other coin where you need this supercomputer, basically, not supercomputer, but a pretty expensive computer to do this. Now, it will involve you staking Ethereum in order to activate the validating software. And as a validator yourself, you'll process these transactions and create new blocks in the chain. Now, staking and becoming a validator is easier than mining, and it's hoped that this will make the Ethereum network more secure in the long run, and the more people that participate in the network, the more decentralized and safe it will be from attack. Like I said, the shard chains is what's going to spread everything out. The proof of stake system is going to allow more people to participate in validating this coin, which is going to make it even more widespread. And then the beacon chain is what's basically just going to manage and make sure there's no corruption going on. Now, the beacon chain at first will exist separately to the Ethereum mainnet, which is currently used right now. But eventually they'll be connected, and the plan is to merge the mainnet into the proof of stake system that's controlled and coordinated by the beacon chain. So yeah, that is basically what this is all about, those three things. One is changing from the proof of work system into the proof of stake system, which instead of having to use super expensive hardware in order to validate these coins, the proof of stake system allows basically anyone with a phone or a computer to be able to validate these transactions, which in turn will make it more widespread, which will fill up these shards that they are using, which will be 64 shards is the plan. And I will probably be involved in this staking system. So what I'm thinking is you will have your Ethereum and you'll have to go on some sort of platform and put it in a staking pool, which is where all of this will be taking place, and you will be receiving Ethereum and basically money just for holding your Ethereum in this pool, which is used to validate the new transactions. And then the beacon chain basically is what's just going to bring this all together, and it's going to manage and make sure everything is going smoothly, going correctly. And then what this will do is reduce the gas fees, it'll improve security, and it will increase scalability. Now, there's going to be some more information coming out on it, so expect another video. This is just a general overview of what is going to happen, and I'm sorry that I had to look on my computer, but I'm just trying to push out content right now, and I don't have the time to necessarily memorize all of that information. I just wanted to find it for you and give it to you guys so that you could have some sort of idea of what is coming for Ethereum and you could take advantage of it. Because everybody that is in cryptocurrency right now has the advantage over the large-scale population, because most people are either scared or don't know about it. And the fact that if you are watching this video, you are ahead of the game.